oxygenate. We gave credit to Helio, apparently, through this channel. We gave him the ninth dimension instead of the ninth initiation, and he appreciated it. They had a moment of exaltation. Imagine sitting in the sun. I was asked a question about Vortice, about your chakras, and there's something that you really would be very helpful if you understand it, at least, is a good question. Is they are not horn-shaped. They don't come in as the helices. They are total vortices. They are the shape of discs. They don't come into any one part of the body. They surround the body. So I think that was a good question. And the next one out there. It depends which way you're going. Clockwise out, counterclockwise back down. With the inner breath and the outer breath. And we're all going home, so it's the inner breath for most of us. Depends which way we're going. I know that's contradictory, but so what? If I give Helios the ninth, then you guys must be up there somewhere. Well, I was hard work and I was extremely tired. I think we got the body ready for another session. Yeah, we do. Because Jim said I do. Barbara nodded. So anybody having any problems? I know some of you are not connecting in the way you think you should or don't comprehend some of the terms. But I do really ask those who are having some difficulties to listen very closely to the tapes. For these are teaching tapes, and in the English language, they will be the best we have to date. In the English language, they will be the best to date. I said that, didn't I? And the light doesn't go on and off. Once you are in ignition and the light focus, however briefly, particularly the day, then you will remain so. I know some are having a sense of not being with the group, very few, and I think they're doing the right thing. They're either staying out of the way, allowing the soul to grasp the significance of the energy and what's being stated. Because your primal soul has been cut off for so very, very long that it is not that knowledgeable. I want you to understand the distinction between higher self, oversoul, and soul, a primary soul. Many call that spirit. I don't think that would be a correct term. They call it spirit realm. We would maybe call the astral. Spirit is spirit, and spirit to me is spiritual. And forever on this planet, as you know, they refer to anything as being spirit or spiritual. All animals have been deified at one time or another. And I don't think that would be the best word. So there. And where was he? What was he talking about? Before he drifted off into the ether? Yes. Very good. Is the separation, many people would claim that they pray or that they meditate, if you do not have a connection, if the soul has not been anchored in the thymus, I'm going to ask you a question. If the primary soul has not been anchored in the soul, in the thymus, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I think you're having a conversation with the emotional body and the mental body. You must really think on that one. This is one of the factors of great limitation that any of you could have gone into life with these factors opposing you. So they're quite monstrous. So if you can visualize again the amoeba, and we'll go through this now, your primary soul, or the soul star, these chakras are all changing, we will touch into that. But your eighth chakra, we'll call it the eighth. See where it says soul star, ego body, Christed star, the Christed energy. That has been dislocated for so very long because you have not been connected in the thymus. All initiations really are associated with the etheric body except the third, or what you call until today the astral and etheric. The third anchors, and fortunately, I'm not going to go into numbers, but it's something that just falls into place. You, before this, even there's 5 in here who don't believe they will, but will, the profoundest, not resistance, it's just that they don't understand, will have anchored a hope of joy. The primal soul into the thymus gland. So that's the first time a soul comes in and actually is encompassed in the physical body. Some of you know this, others do not. But I'm always fascinated on who it is people pray to. If you have a disconnection with soul, which you have had for a very long time, who are you talking to? I'm not talking about this room. I told you. We assume that everyone in here, without indulging, that will be true, have all entered the primal soul within the thymus. Think for a moment. Who have lived and lived billions of hours? Important. You have this connection, the other etheric, or the with the soul star, right? And then it's not there, and it changes here. And so it's a very, very natural progression, but that soul doesn't understand it's been quite bewildered, that it's been disconnected for so very, very long. It can only connect with you on the etheric realm, so it's somewhat bewildered, as you would be if you were locked out. So the secret is to align, as we're doing, and we'll continue to do this afternoon, in magnificent fashion, so you are quite wonderful, with the higher self, and it's really the principle. It is not a battle, but neither one of these agencies, neither one of these intricate factors that we are the extension of, understand the extension, the wilderness. The oversoul, if you look at it as we take this thing, will not necessarily understand the higher self, because one is spiritual and one is physical. One, the spirit body still is made up of a number of permanent atoms. There is no physical nature at all within the spiritual realm. So forever on this planet, all we have known and all we have spoken about is this one universe. Okay, most of it. 0.28% of this 1,000 day. We feel it down. Our consciousness to do it all off. And whatever they're experiencing, we are experiencing in the ultimate sense, certainly from the view of oversoul and higher self. So we have this almost strange or irregular dichotomy of oversoul not understanding higher self and higher self being disconnected with soul, because soul doesn't understand what it's connected to. This is an exaggeration, but it's not very much of an exaggeration. What we are lying with now in this century, because we've been doing it for so long, having this disconnection with primal soul, or what the Bible calls spirit. You have conversations with yourself, with the emotional body. And this is the ultimate merry-go-round. You go round and round in ever diminishing circles. There's no satisfaction. Entangling with the emotional body is confused enough. So when we go to the mental body, that's the step off, isn't it? And then we make bigger circles. Oh, look what I'm getting now. Oh. And of course, in this wisdom decides that the earth is square, mid-monarchy, so it's square. So for a little time, even the intellect didn't work with it. The truth, it is all thought. And then we had various philosophies. One stood up for logic and said everything could be explained logically. Newtonian physics didn't work. Entirely too mechanical. We get somewhat closer with what? What in physics? It's called quantum? Yeah. So what they all forget is the person. Einstein got very, very close, knowing that something might be out there. He's a third-dimensional being. All there is all there is. And our assignment, if you wish, is to put those pieces together. They're somewhat fragmented, because of the convenience of darkness to distress and separate. And the religions have done an amazing job on that. Positively amazing. Guilt, fear, adversity. So on our journey we heal and unite with who we are, or who the church thinks we should be, or not through a Cartesian philosophy, through logic thinks we should be. part of the planet is as close as we got. That's very good. But it must include all that is. And that's what we are integrating now, not as an assumption, not as a proposition, but as an absolute. And that's where finite science has great difficulty. They have a few now who might say, as some do, that there must be a multi-dimensional matrix. That nothing else can explain these realities. There must be beings on other planets. This is somewhat of a shock as these doors begin to open, and they cannot be explained, nor will they ever be explained, not in physical science. They were explained through them witnessing first, and then going to that new opening and starting to explore. But the mind does not expand to the degree that your teachers in the scientific community would have you believe it does. It cannot. The higher mind can travel with your primal soul. That's a wonderful guide. As I talk to you, being worked on two parts of you a little bit. So there's a few of you in here who have not anchored the primal soul. It's almost done, despite themselves. The group is carried, again, with the principle, the cosmic principle of resonance. And I assure you, no one is unworthy of this principle. For if they're in this room, suffice it to say, at some level of themselves, this is their journey, and they recognize who they are at some level. So vorticity, we're going to get into the utilities probably tomorrow. I want you to make your great connection with your source, with yourself now, and all these levels in between. Remember what we have done up till now, and it's been very, very intensive for all of us. If you feel a little drained, it's mainly because the amount of work that you have achieved for Earth Kingdom, Gaia, and the Kamaras, Buddha, actually all of creation. Look what we did for him, for Helio. That's wonderful. You hear it to them like that. May he shed a little light. So, most everything you learn in school now, everything that you are badgered with to hold a job, to hold a position is somewhat archaic. Don't buy into that totally, because you still need to feed yourself so well. But what we are taught is quite useless in the total picture. And many of you sense this. Many of you are looking for new regions for absorption into the totality of who you feel you are. And truthfully, that is so. Many have made massive steps to go in this direction or that direction. I caution all of us to be careful not to burn our bridges, but to do it objectively in a definitive manner, such as we're going to discuss about abundance, because abundance connecting with soul high, self-over-soul, monad source, and the undifferentiated source, all of these things being off is identical to manifestation in this sense today. That doesn't mean you do one well and the other badly, as many of you have practiced. Manifestation is something that's generally associated with darkness. That need not be so. Property is perfectly valid as long as it doesn't own you or control you. I have some difficulty with bazookas or assault weapons. The founding fathers finding them amenable. They could see that as Second Amendment now. I think it would be rewritten. Bless their hearts.